So paradoxically, we live simultaneously in a finite and infinite world and interact with this world using our perception and two minds. So the finite world is a world of existence and becoming ourselves. As we go through life, one of the general journey that most people experience is they discover more and more about who they truly are as they mature and go through life. So this is the world of becoming. And then we have the infinite world, which is the world of essence, which is our being. And so this is a bit high level, but I think it's important to understand that there is two different minds we use in order to awaken the leader within and ultimately achieve some form of self-actualization. So we can classify those two minds. We have something we call the imminent mind. And this is really related to our neurology and the physicality of life. This is a mind that tends to be more reflexive, meaning there is a stimulus and that creates a response. That's also very often where we can experience conditioning, either conditioning through our culture, through our past experience, but also we have sometimes unconditional reflex, just automatic things that happen. This type of mind is most of the time governed by two different drivers in a way. We have the instinct, which is moving away from pain and avoiding pain. And then we have the impulse, which is moving towards pleasure. That is how our neurology is hardwired. And the instinct and impulse ultimately is a form of judgment of whether this is positive or negative. But also when we operate with instinct and impulse, we tend to create a separation between ourselves and other people. We make distinction, we create individuality. So that's one aspect of how we function in life. And that's purely the biology, the hardwired aspect of this type of imminent mind, or sometimes called the animal mind. And then we have another mind, which is called the transcendent mind, which is really about outside of our physical structure. And it's more reflective and it's all about the presence. And we can achieve that glimpse of transcendent mind when we perfectly equilibrate our perception, because we dissolve the fabric of space-time. And so that's when we have love and we have the synthesis and synchronicity of complementary pair of opposite. So in that blip moment, when there is no positive, no negative, but everything is integrated, now there is no separation between ourselves and others. And that's what we can experience the one. That's why we experience that nothing is missing. And so we operate in that paradox that we have that physical experience where things separated and we perceive gain and loss, but we can transcend that physical world in a way and reach the transcendent mind where everything is united and nothing is missing and we're all one. And so it's important for us as a leader to understand that we have those two different types of minds and we can access them depending on what we're looking for to achieve. So the imminent mind is really about the becoming, and personal development is actually the path of becoming ourselves. This is where we're going to learn everything about what we need to discover about ourselves to get closer and closer to who we truly are. And then we have the transcendent mind, which is all about the being, the essence of being. And so in the imminent mind is governed by attention, intention, awareness, and will, and it functions in time and space. The transcendent mind is not in time and space, it's the eternal present. And this one is responding to gratitude, grace, and presence. And so I just wanted to mention that because these are two different states of mind that we're going to constantly go through our life. And it's important to experience both at different moments in time in our journey.